What's up, guys? I'm Tyler Casey, and welcome to the 17th episode of Wolf Talk. If you guys are not familiar with the podcast here, I sit down with other creatives, anyone who shoots, edits, directs, music videos, who makes films, anyone, videographers included. Just sit down with other creatives, talk to them, get to know a little bit about their process and how they came up and how they work. Today we have a very special guest on. He was recently nominated Thizzler's Director of the Year for the second time in a row. He has directed videos for artists such as Sage the Gemini, E40, Pilo, G-Eazy, Rexx Life Raj, and the list goes on. He's also colored a lot of popular videos recently for Oliver Tree, P&B Rock. The list goes on there on coloring. He also runs a production company, Lumpia Waterman.
Yeah.
Yep. What's up, man?
Yeah. What's good, bro?
What's up, bro? Let me turn towards you. Yeah. But yeah, what are you up to right now? Just up here in the Bay Area for the holidays, or?
Yeah. What did I originally come up here for? Oh yeah. So there's this artist that I creative direct for, do like visuals for him. His name is Miles Parrish.
Yeah.
Dope artist. Do not sleep on this kid.
Yeah.
We started working a lot like this year, but we go way back.
Mm-hmm.
So we came up here for a show, and then I decided I'm just gonna stay for the holidays.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've seen you work with Miles quite a bit, and then I've seen like you dropped a few videos with him earlier this year, and then my friend was just actually shooting with him. He was featured on was it D-Lo?
D-Mac.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they shot that.
Yeah, they're showing that out in San Jose. But yeah, that's tight.
Yeah,
that's cool. But yeah, what have you been up to lately? You're staying out in LA right now, just directing, or what have you been working on?
I stay in LA full time, or well, I guess that's where I sleep most of the time.
Yeah.
I come back to the Bay often just because, I still feel like I have hella work left done here to do. But I mean, it's really just directing, creative. I really want to get into creative directing, like more stepping back and doing like less of the actual labor aspect of it and more just like putting things together.
Yeah.
And then I'm just colorist as a full-time colorist.
Nice.
Which was crazy. I would have never thought, but
it's
fun.
That's cool. Yeah. What do you like about the coloring process?
It just brings it to life, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy because I've always been hella interested in it because I used to do photography.
Okay,
And you know, it's damn near editing a moving photo. I mean, that's what video is. And like, back then in like the Sony Vegas days, I just started tweaking with coloring and like it just changed it up for me. It just made it a whole different world. And
my coloring was trash in Sony Vegas. Oh my God. I look back on some of my videos, but yeah, that's tight.
Mine too, man.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't think the coloring was that good in Sony Vegas.
It wasn't like the 3-way color wheels where it was way too strong.
Yeah, it was hella strong. You'd have some, but you could get the idea. It looked better than straight out of the camera.
It looked better than just coming straight out of a T1i.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I mean, I want to get in this later, but what are you coloring in right now? Like, what's your kind of process for that?
So when I get clips, like raw clips, I'll throw in a Resolve if they want me to use Resolve.
Okay, yeah.
If it's like really intensive, I'll use Resolve. Like they want me to do masking and whatnot, I'll throw it in there.
Cleaning up people's faces and stuff like that. Yeah.
If I want to just, not even if I want, like a better process for me, the Lumetri color system in Premiere is so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's slept on.
Yeah, it's getting better a lot now. Did you get the new update, the 2019?
Yeah. I still don't really know what's different about it.
They did the thing where you can select like the hue and you can like, I don't know, you can do like more, there's like a secondary wheel type thing now. So I don't know. I haven't really dove into it that much. But
it's like the lines, the color match lines. I don't know what the fuck it does.
I don't know.
I really don't need that shit.
Yeah. But that's cool. What would you recommend like people who want to get deeper into color grading, because I think color grading is one of the most important parts when like finishing a video, because like you could have like the sickest story, like the best production value, and if like your coloring's ass, like the video, I feel like that, like I don't know. How important do you think coloring is to a video?
I think it's super important. I mean, it sets the mood, it sets a tone. I mean, obviously there's a lot of great films, and it comes down to making a great film.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you look at something that's polished, I mean, it's like having a really nice car
Yeah.
that has bird shit on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And, you'd be like,
And it's like it got rained on. You know what I mean? Like you might as well polish your car.
yeah.
I think I think it's really important. But I mean,
Where would you recommend kids to start who just like, you know, they knock out a whole video and like, let's say they shot it in like log or something, you know, like they're just overwhelmed of like, you know, like where do I start? Like how to start building those skills and learning a little bit more about coloring.
First off, if you don't really understand it, don't shoot in log.
Yeah.
Like, test it first.
Yeah.
Do not go.
No.
Don't go shoot a client in log, not knowing what to do.
Yeah.
But really, I like LUTs, right?
Yeah.
I like LUTs, but I would not. It's not an end all be all, you know. But I would really just look at things that I like. I would use the color curve system. And curves is actually a super slept on tool. It's what everybody really should be using. But I mean, it really is just copying things without using a LUT first. Because I mean, back when I was doing, you know, first learning coloring, we had no LUTs.
Yeah.
And I mean, I use them now to like get like a base.
I remember like some of the early LUTs were the Red Giant looks. You remember that? Did you ever use that or no?
What they had LUTs in there? Or
it wasn't like LUTs. It was kind of like those things in Premiere or even like in Sony Vegas, like you click it and it had like a preset.
Oh, it was Magic Bullet.
Yeah, Magic Bullet. That's the name of it. Magic Bullet.
Yeah. I used to use Magic Bullet.
Yeah. But yeah, so now, I mean, kids these days have like a starting point in a sense, but I do feel like people will just slap a LUT on like adjustment layer, lumetri, contrast, LUT, and then it's like, so how do you go into each individual clip or do you use adjustment layers? What's kind of the process behind that? Yeah,
I do it on clips.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I use adjustment layers on some standalone clips. But for me, like I'll go to the master. It depends with what you're using.
Yeah.
You know, if you're using a red or if you're using just,
Exactly,
red raw or if you're using like just any MOV file.
Yeah.
Like I'll do it on the master. But first and foremost, a lot of people don't realize like you have to get that right in camera first.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like, you can't polish a turd. You got to make sure your white balance is on point.
Exactly.
Your color correction always comes before color grade.
Yeah.
Like you got to make sure it's not too green, it's not too magenta. It's like, is it warm or cool enough? Like, and also it really depends on what kind of mood you're trying to set.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing kind of like a grungy look, you can push it to the greens more. It doesn't have to be white. You know, if you're doing something in golden hour, you push it warmer.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to do nighttime, like keep it bluish white.
Yeah, definitely.
Because a lot of people just throw a teal and orange LUT and it just looks the same throughout the whole video.
Yeah, especially.
And coloring is supposed to enhance the mood. Like it's supposed to enhance the feeling of it. But color correct properly.
Yeah.
First.
Color correct to enhance the story and just enhance the feelings. I like that. I like what you're saying. I like what you're saying too about the white balance. One cool thing that I like to do as well, I'm sure you've done it, is just like play with the white balance as well. Like we just shot a video on the red, and then I wanted to just look like super grungy, so I just pushed like in RAW, I just pushed the white balance like all the way to the right. So we had like tungsten lights in the scene, so they look like really yellow reddish, you know. So it looked kind of cool, like a
and you get creative.
Yeah, you get creative. Yeah, you can cool up, warm up your scene. Just be careful if you do that like in like a DSLR because that shit's gonna be burnt in there. That's burnt in there. I mean, you have a little bit of wiggle room, but like unless if you're shooting RAW, you're not gonna have that much room. No. So where did this all start? When did you first get into videography? Or shooting, being a director? Because your name, like especially if you just look it up online, like you've been doing this for a really long time, and you were an artist at one point. So when did this all start?
Man, okay, so I always enjoyed photography, and I started taking pictures of things, and then the Nikon D90 came out, and that was like the first DSLR with a video. I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, I really want that. Video sounds really cool. I used to play video games. Like I don't want to say professionally because I didn't get paid.
Yeah.
But I used to play like on the online e-leagues and stuff, and I like
Okay,
screen
like-
record my stuff.
Yeah.
I'd screen record me like killing fools, and I'd cut it together in Sony Vegas, put some music behind it.
How old were you when you were doing that?
I don't probably like 14.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, big nerd.
Yeah.
Big nerd age, man. And then that was like a thing. It died down, and I did a couple other things, and I played paintball and shit.
Okay, yeah.
That one I actually played like
Went hard?
like crazy. Yeah, like traveled the country and all that shit.
Yeah, damn.
One of my
sick.
friends that I work with now, he runs a production company, and we used to play paintball together. He was actually a professional paintball player.
Oh, shit.
Got paid and all
Damn.
that. All that shit went international with it. I made some paintball videos, and then I said, "Fuck all this. I want to make music because
Yeah.
music has always been like my favorite thing in life."
Yeah.
I was making music. I had no music videos. Me and my friend used to shoot our videos on like a you know those little vlogging cameras back then that were like hella
The
small?
flips or no?
Yeah, the flip videos.
Yeah,
We
dude.
used to shoot videos on that and like our iPhone 3GS and shit.
Yeah.
And then I had this guy say, "Yo, man, like I'm a director. Let me make a music video for you." It's like, cool. Like let's make it happen. I paid for a couple of things. I was super juiced. I invited some friends out, and I was, mind you, I was still being like a rapper or whatever.
Yeah.
It was trash.
Yeah, the video? Yeah.
Pure cheeks, man. Like
Yeah.
I looked stupid.
Yeah.
First of all, he was super late with turning in the edit, and I was like, bro, this is terrible. Like,
Yeah.
I could have done better than this. And from there it was history. I just kind of like started making my own videos. I had some shoes or whatever. I had some cool clothes. I sold it.
Yeah.
I bought a Canon T1i.
Okay, shit.
And I would just hand the camera to my friends and just start editing my own stuff.
Yeah.
And then from there, like,
You started picking up the camera more and like shooting for other people.
yeah.
What were some
yeah.
of the early artists that kind of like, I don't know, like kind of started like putting you on and like you started getting a little traction from?
My bro Ragland. I used to do a lot of music with him. He's actually doing a lot of great things now. Like he's still an artist. He's actually Duckworth's DJ now. He's super dope dude. This is my brother for life, man. We made music together, and then he was like, "Yo, could you shoot my solo videos?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's good." I learned a lot from him. He was super tapped in with a lot of people. He's from Oakland.
Yeah.
And then who else? Showbanger.
Showbanger, yeah.
Yeah.
That's tight. I just shot my first video with him like a while ago. He's been tapped in with me for a while, and
Oh,
then
it's lit.
we've been talking for how long, and I was like, like let's just do it. So we went and shot like some run and gun thing. It was
That's
cool.
dope.
Yeah, it's tight.
It's dope, man.
But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've
Super
seen
OG.
like a lot of your early work with Showbanger. It's tight. Yeah.
Right on.
And then what area were you growing up in? Where were you originally from?
I'm born and raised San Francisco, inner city, 16th and Guerrero. Man, I went to school out there up until halfway through my junior year. And then I moved to Daly City for like 6 years. And then now I'm in the East Bay.
Okay,
Yeah,
tight. Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's cool. So how long would you say you've been shooting videos as like has this been like your full-time gig for a while now, or?
I mean, it's always been my full time.
Yeah.
But I wasn't always making money. Like,
Gotcha, yeah.
It wasn't always a profession. I guess professionally, I want to say like 4 years.
Okay,
Where
yeah.
it was like my entire income, 4 or 5 years. But even prior to that, like this is all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And but I wasn't making money off of it. I was like being a full-time artist, like music and shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then most recently, what are some of the ways that like you just like realized like when you wanted to start leveling up? Because one thing that I noticed about you just watching your work, like hearing like the especially one of the people that I've looked up to, just like watching your work, is the way you were able to work with other teams and just like really level up your videos. Like I don't know, just like have bigger sets and like things like that.
Yeah.
What was like your thought process behind that? Because like I know sometimes like the budget's not always there to like pay yourself. So what was that kind of like? What was the one? I totally forgot the name of it. The one with I'm Sue. It's like the game show one.
Every night.
Yeah. That video was sick. Like when I saw that, I was like, this shit's crazy. But
doing big sets is something that I always want to do because I there's a director, Colin Tilley.
yeah.
He's like a god to us,
Yeah.
right? To everybody.
Yeah.
He was doing like the really cool performance videos. He was from the Bay, like making Chris Brown look like a fucking larger than life. So when I seen that, like I would watch music videos and I used to, watch like Hype Williams and all those guys and I'd watch them like not really knowing what went into it. And then I'd see behind the scenes that Riveting Entertainment would put out. I'd be like, that's what I want to do. Like, I'm so connected to music and art. I'm like, all right, that's it. So for me, like, I've always strived for that. Like, even when I was shooting with a DSLR, like, I'd always act as if, like, if this was like a big production, what would we do? Just strip down completely. And I would PA on sets. I would grip on sets. I would learn everything. Like even before like I got my first directing gig with like a Red and all that. Yeah. I made sure I understood a decent understanding. I still didn't know that much and I still don't know that much.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to make sure I understood lighting a little bit. You know what I mean? Before I even stepped on a Red, the first video that I actually really made was with the Red and all that was that I personally was proud of was On One, the HBK gang. Where we shut down Oakland. It was like the video right before Every Night. But before all that, it was just PAing people, carrying shit on set. Making sure like I understood how grips work. I understood just a lot of the inner workings of a production set. And then the first day it happened, it was way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. And I was like, this is exactly where I wanna be. It was like I went from gripping and PAing on sets like this to just boom, like fuck, I'm directing one. They trust me and like trust me. Like I acted like I knew what I was doing more than anything. I acted, it's even as a director, like when shit's going bad, like you gotta make sure the client's paying you. So you got to act like you got your shit together. And a lot of times, like, it's hectic. But I mean, what you're doing is you're firefighting. You're putting fires out within the crew. But even then, it's like just I had to understand the game first. I had to understand how the DP works with an AC. I had to understand how the DIT works with the AC. I had to understand how the gaffer, key grip, and the electricians work. Because, I mean, now it's like being exposed to it, like I cannot unknow these things. There's so much more that like I got to keep climbing up and understanding. But I mean, it's really just shadowing somebody, finding a mentor. Just knowing how a set really works.
And I think that's important, especially just like, I mean, people who've kind of exhausted doing run and gun videos in the streets with like Ronins.
That's funny.
No, but it's true. Like, I mean, they want to make it to the next level, but you keep doing the same thing. But like, you have to take a step back, and you're going to be like, just back up. You're going to like, because I think people like get into those positions where they can direct and they can like boss everyone around, but it's just like one artist, and they're just out there in the streets or doing whatever with a camera, but then they don't want to be like working under someone else. You know what I mean?
That's being a videographer.
So that's
which is fine. Which is fine. But I did also. I forgot to mention, do something that your friends aren't already doing. Like us directors, like we're an alliance. Like whether I may like somebody's work, whether I may like the person, whether that person likes me or doesn't like my work, it's like we're bros. Like we should like link up and do all this cool shit. Like just don't just if your homie is doing like a fucking Ronin running gun video,
Mm-hmm.
and then like all your other director partners is doing all the Ronin and running gun videos. She was like, bro, like y'all all the same. Like I can hire that person or that person or that person when that person's sick. Like you really got to stick out.
Yeah, and that's how that's the only way you're gonna make it.
Yeah, because even with DSLR videos, like back in the day, like I would think about like how can I make this different? Like even with $0.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's what I seen this one thing on your Instagram, and I saw the video. It was really cool. It was like the seamless transition video where it was like, I believe he shot it at Soundwave. It was like this dude, and he had like this he had this dolly thing going on.
Oh, yeah, that was that guy right there.
Lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, shit like that's different. Like,
yeah, no, when I saw that video, like, and we kind of just like did that, like we scraped together a little bit of budget, and then like the DP, like he kind of owed me some favors and stuff, so like we kind of just like put it all together, and I like for the first scenes, like I literally like cut like small little pieces of the song, and I've talked about this before, so like, and then I had my shot list, so I had like. It'd be like scene A, and then I like had like on my like had an MP3 player, and it's just like the exact number like A, and then I just played that, and we just did that short little scene multiple times, and then we moved on to the next, and then I had like the small cut version of the song, which was B, and then like I had each transition in between. You talk about like where he like tosses like the cocaine break, yeah. So I don't know, and that's what I've heard a lot. It's just like trying to push it and just be different, and that also I think helps make what we do not played out and not boring, you know, so it's not always like, all right, let's put this artist in front of a car, you know, and do a wet down. Like it's not always the same, you know. So
really, I mean it's about, well, for us, not about the artist, it's about the numbers and how they do it. But for us as directors, as our own artists, it should be about the art, man. Just create something that you like and that you're passionate about.
That's
sometimes I feel like I got to take that back, because sometimes people really are passionate about making Ronin videos, and everybody's own, you know?
No, I'm not saying anything against Ronin videos, but how do you feel about people doing like behind the scenes on set? Because I came out and helped on your set that one time. Yeah, that video was sick.
I fucking love it.
Yeah,
I love it, man.
And I feel like I gained hella experience just like helping you on that set. Like I was down, you're like, oh, if you want to PA or do BTS, it's like I'll do BTS, like whatever. I mean, I PA'd a little bit that day, I think.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but
I fucking love that video.
Yeah, that
like
video
with somebody
sick.
who really
the
knows,
BTS video? Or thanks.
Both of them. But yeah, that was also a stepping stone for me. I was doing BTS. I was like, nobody even asked me a lot of times. I was like, yo, dude, like, can I come to your set and do BTS?
Yeah.
Like, can I just come in my Canon 60D and just make you look cool? And I'd make the most lit BTS videos. Like it was so legit. And they'd be like, yo, this is really tight. Like, do you want to like second camera op? Yeah. I was working with this director that I was doing a lot of BTS for him. And even Ben Griffin. Have you heard of Ben Griffin? Yeah. So I was doing grip and BTS for those guys, and then I eventually got like the call like when they were desperate enough to hit me up.
Yeah. That's tight. Yeah, I even saw Red Bull Sonny did BTS for Mike Ho.
Oh shit!
That's his name, right? Mike Ho. Yeah, he did the I can't say her name, Sweetie. Yeah, in the G-Eazy video. Yeah, he did BTS for that, and the BTS was sick. I was like, damn. Like,
right.
Yeah, but I don't know, like dope BTS, and especially for like me, because I'm like trying to build like, I don't know, just like help people out as well, just like kids starting out shooting videos and stuff like that. So definitely like BTS brings me a lot of value, because if I get stuff behind the scenes, I could break it down and just put it on my YouTube channel, and then people can watch that and learn and stuff like that, you know? So yeah, I don't know. BTS is super valuable, but for sure. Like, tell me a little bit about, would you say that was one of your biggest videos, was the E40? There's definitely a lot of planning in that. It was insane. Tell me a little bit about that day.
Man, I'm trying to think back to it. Okay, so it's always crazy when I get a phone call from 40. So I listened to him growing up, so like when I see him pop up on my phone, I'm always kind of shook. I'm like, oh shit, I just don't answer this nervous. He told me he wanted me to shoot his video. He said he wanted to bring the culture in and all this, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I put some of my own money into that video. He was like, "Yo, like I got this mixtape. I got this budget," and I'm like, "It's with E40 Be Legit and Pilo, and this song slap."
That song did slap.
The budget was not enough for me to do what I wanted to do, and I had this crazy idea for him.
Yeah,
it was like that whole warehouse. I mean, that warehouse alone cost $2,000.
Yeah,
like, and I don't want to say the budget. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but 40 gave me a budget, and it was cool, right? It was great, beautiful budget. But I needed more.
Yeah.
And so I took out some of my money, which was a good hefty amount.
Yeah.
I asked for all the favors. I mean, I had like a crane, I had 2 red cameras, I had an ultra prime set, an art ultra prime set, and like hella people. I had the Jabberwockies.
Yep.
I had the turfies. I had everything, right?
Yeah.
And I just try to pull every favor, and
yeah,
and it was one of those videos where like, if I were to invest my own money into something, it would be this, and from there it just kind of snowballed.
Yeah. So you took like money out of your just like what your stuff and just tacked it on top. That's what's up.
No.
No.
Not even no director fee.
Okay, yeah.
Not
no
only
director
did
fee.
I didn't take money out of my director fee.
Okay,
I took money out of my savings account.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I meant. Yeah. On top of
yeah.
So you took no director, and that's what.
And I actually, my business partner and fire editor Chaz, incredible editor. He took money out of his savings account too. Like,
that's what's up.
Let's invest into this video. Like, it's gonna be good for the Bay. It's gonna be
even the titles on that thing were sick. That set was tight. Like when I was shooting BTS, like everyone I talked to, like I just met hella cool people that day. Like I met I forgot his name. Damn it, I sound like a dick now. The Jabberwockies videographer. I forgot his name.
Fuck. He's a cool dude too.
Yeah, I know. He accidentally called me a couple weeks ago because like he had another Tyler in his phone. But we've always been we're trying to link up last year in AB.
Oh,
but
dope. I still haven't been to that. I want to go.
You should go this year. It's tight. Yeah, it's hella cool.
If you were to guess how much you think that video budget was,
I don't know. I'd probably say somewhere from like anywhere from, I don't know, because I don't know how many favors. I don't know if you got like if
what did it look like? What did it look like?
It probably looked around like $40,000-$50,000.
Okay. That's cool. That's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
It was huge. Especially, weren't you shooting like both cameras are like shooting anamorphic too? Like,
no, one of them had the anamorphic filter.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Just like the 2 reds, and then I don't know.
One on a crane, one on.
Yeah, it was wild.
Definitely wild.
Yeah, it was cool. But let's see. I got hella questions, so we'll get into those.
Okay, cool.
Sick. And let me see how long we're at right here. Oh, yeah, cool. Tight. All right, let's get into some of these questions. So we kind of talked about this, but the homie Locust Garden, he's the guy who DP'd that one video you saw. He said, do you have any advice for growing and how to get bigger clients with larger budgets? So
it kind of goes back to what I said earlier. Soak up a bunch of game. You want to make sure like you're doing BTS, you're gripping, you're PAing on other people's sets. You're not going to get the gig. I mean, if you get the gig without the game, you're going to crumble. Period. And any advice is just do something different. Do something that we ain't seen before. I mean, everything's been done before, but like make it yours.
Yeah.
Don't make it like everybody else's. Like if you see a video that you like, go ahead, rip it, copy it, but make it so that it feels like your video.
Yeah, you can even like stand by something like, but it looks like, like they'll be like, oh yeah, that kind of looks similar, but it's also like they still have to question it, you know?
Yeah, and even then, like, even if you have $0, like there's so many creative things that you could do. I remember we made this Pilo video where it was a DSLR video in the middle of all like the high budget things that we were doing, and we just like, yo, I have a DSLR, I got a free day while I'm out here. Let's shoot a video like through the phone. Like just shooting,
I remember that one. Yeah,
the DSLR through the phone, and it's like creative little things like that.
Yeah, and even sometimes those videos can like be the ones that touch like millions, like, and you never know, Yeah, it's just like it all comes down to the story.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's tight. Yeah, I definitely like what you said about like even just like, and do you still sometimes like if you really feel like you want to invest into a video, like don't take that director's fee or whatever and put that into the budget as well, like if you feel like it needs it. Yeah,
I still do it to this day. Like, I mean, to me, it's about the art.
Yeah,
like if it was about the money, I would have been making way more money. I would have been taking way more cuts off the budget.
Yeah,
and if it wasn't for me really truly being passionate about making good art, then I'd be breaded the fuck up. I probably also wouldn't be doing the videos I'm doing today, because everything that I've invested my director's fee into, or like even putting my own capital into to the budget, like it's leveled me up.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Somebody above the, somebody up there, commissioners or managers saw that video that I invested my own money in, or director's fee, and was like, wow, he put that together. Like, I want to use him.
Yeah, that's sick.
And that's really how
I've even heard of
climbing up the ladder.
What's his name? Edgar, the guy who does Russ's videos. What's that guy's name? Edgar Stevens. He does Russ's videos, like all the big budget. He's been leveling up like crazy though. But like he was posting on a story a while ago. Like he said, like his first video, he just put he dumped like hella money, and it was insane. Like he was just talking about it, and now he's just like, if you watch like his production value, just like level up. You should check him out. He's tight. But yeah, one thing I want to talk about, how do you feel, what was it like making the jump from LA to the Bay Area? Vice versa, Bay to LA, because I hear a lot of people say like, oh, you need to get out of the Bay Area, yada, 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 when people are shooting videos and whatnot, or just in like artists in general. How do you feel about like when people say that, like, oh, don't get stuck in the Bay Area, or like, it's only so big? How do you feel about that?
Let me preface this by saying I have so much love for the Bay. When I'm out in LA, I rep the Bay so tough. When I'm in New York, when I'm in everywhere, I am Bay Area as fuck. But I mean, it's like that for any hometown, whether you're from the Bay or Seattle or Texas or whatever. I mean, LA is just where the production's at. Yeah. I mean, it could have been anywhere. Hollywood could be anywhere, but it just happens to be in LA. Yeah. That's really what it is. When I was living up here, I'd be going down to LA like every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, 6 weeks at a maximum. And really, but before you do it, you better fucking exhaust yourself in your hometown. Because if you can't make it out here, if you can't make it in wherever you're at, and you can't like level up your own skills, what makes you think you're gonna level it up where the best of the best
exactly
stay? I mean, it could motivate you. It could be like, oh man, I gotta do this, and it could work. But I'm just like, for me personally, I've had the opportunity to move to LA when for years, but it's like I wanted to make sure like I did the biggest possible things out here first.
Yeah, and that was like right around when you did that E40 video, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's tight. Yeah, that's sick. That's hella smart, because like that was a big ass video, and I think that's like a dope ass time to transition. No, I like that.
And just being available in LA too. Like you're in the conversation. Like for me with coloring, it was like one time I didn't live there yet. Yeah. My boy was like, yo, I got this this video, they need it colored. It's for the chain smokers. I'm like, are you in LA right now? And I literally had just got into LA. Like, if I wasn't in the Bay, if I wasn't in LA and I was just chilling in the Bay, I wouldn't have got it. Yeah. Chain smokers is fucking huge.
Yeah, that's huge.
Like, oh, thank you for doing this favor. And then they just kept on hitting me up.
That's tight. That's cool. And I think compared to like other cities, I feel like the Bay Area, it's not hard. I mean, what am I trying to say? It's not like, it's somewhat good. Like for like the video scene lucky. And whatnot. Yeah, no, we're definitely lucky. Like people say, like, I like need to get out of the Bay Area. Like,
I know some people that moved here for media.
Exactly. I mean? Yeah. Like compared to other places, like it's like the Bay Area, LA, New York.
Yeah.
Like,
we got culture here. Yeah, we got culture and we got good music. So you really want to sharpen your skills out here before you move to where all the wolves are. Like for me, like. Sure, like I might have won director of the year, or like people know my work out here, and it's great, and I love it, and I acknowledge it. I'm very thankful and blessed. But out there, you got the Colin Tillys, you got the Hannah Lux Davis, you got people like R.J. Sanchez, Sam Pilling, you got Spike Jones, you got Hype Williams, you got all these guys, and then you got like the Steven Spielbergs, and then you got other really really good short film like filmmakers. Like you really have to learn your shit first. Yeah. Because if you're out there and you get called for the job and you fail, you crumble, blacklisted. It's so easy. They got Facebook pages of people who are blacklisted. wasted money with him. This guy didn't execute. Like it's really scary. I'm not part of those.
Yeah.
But I know crew members, like producers and like gaffers and all these people that they talk about people on Facebook. It's a really crazy political thing out there. It sucks. But I mean, you could avoid it by just doing really, really good work.
Yeah. And I think that, even if you do that up here, I think that's going to get you really far. And but cool. I'm going to move on to the homie Trevor, director Trevor Lob wants to know, he asked him in 2 separate questions. What's the biggest budget you've ever worked with on a music video?
Biggest budget? I don't know. They're all kind of like range 40s, 60s sometimes in like the really bigger areas. Yeah, I mean, it really varies.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all kind of just clumped together in like medium range budgets. But yeah, I mean, around that.
That's cool. He also wants to know, how much is your shoe collection worth?
My shoe collection. Damn, I don't know. It's really stupid though. It's got to be stupid.
Yeah.
Like I have every Yeezy V1 and 750 and hella Jordan, like all the best Jordan ones. I don't know.
Damn.
Fragments, both off-white. So I don't know, bro.
Damn.
It's probably really stupid. It's probably worth as much as like an Alexa Mini, which is really dumb.
Sick. Yeah. You and Trevor worked on some videos together, right?
Yeah, we did the Slow Down remix.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Yeah, shout out Trevor.
Yeah.
Rizzy Stay Dizzy asked, have you ever thought about rapping again? # Adrian Per.
Oh shit, man! I always rap.
Yeah,
I'm always gonna rap, bro. Like it's always turn that fucking instrumental on in the car. Me and my homies is doing dumbass freestyles.
Yeah,
but I mean, am I gonna come back and rap like as a thing again? Nah,
probably not. What about producing? Because I saw you said you're back making music again. I saw that. So
yeah, I've always kind of just contributed to other people's productions here and there. Especially because, like, you know, I played guitar, like, for a while now, and I just give people guitar riffs, loops, and whatnot. But producing, yeah,
that's cool.
And music is always going to be part of my life. Like, even if I don't do it for, like, 3 months or 3 years, like, it's always going to be there, man.
Yeah.
Like, I do music videos because I'm so deeply rooted in music. Yeah.
Tight. Chillis Will wants to know, who's your favorite artist?
Music? I can't pick a favorite. I got like a top 3 though that
I
let's
go top 3.
Current day or like all time?
Let's go current day.
Current day. Drake, yay. Drake, yay, and Trav.
All right.
Travis Scott, fire.
Chillis Will wants to know as well. He wants to know, what's your favorite movie?
Depends. Favorite movie. I know movies that I really, really like. Big Hero 6 is one of my favorite animated movies.
That movie's pretty sick.
The Notebook is one of my favorite chick flicks. Get Out is a really good, like,
you see he's got that new movie coming out?
Yeah.
That's gonna be tight.
Wolf of Wall Street. Man, I don't know. Anything Christopher
Do you
Nolan does too is really good.
Inspiration from movies? Because I know some people don't like watching movies and like stuff like that. Yeah,
I would love to do a movie one day.
Yeah.
I just know I'm not ready for it.
Yeah, that's
at all.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can read this one. I screenshotted these. How did you learn about the financial side of the music video industry? D Shield STF.
I didn't. I was kind of just thrown into it.
Yeah.
Like, I knew it took budgets. Like, when I was gripping and all that stuff, like, I get paid $100. I'm like, oh, wow, cool. I get $100. That guy must be getting paid at least $100. He must be getting paid X amount of dollars. And, I'll just talk about budgets and figure out what people's rates were.
Yeah.
You know, and now, like, I now know the industry standard for rates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It takes a lot. It takes a shit ton. But, I mean, it was really just by doing it and asking a shit ton of questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tight. We kind of got into this. Lucas Zambaro Films wants to know tips for better color grading.
Yeah. Accentuate a mood. Color correct. You can't
Yeah,
color grade
correcting
if you.
screen.
Yeah, you can't color grade if you can't color correct.
Yeah.
Stop using orange and teal on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orange and teal is cool, but not every
Not
video.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, like, orange and teal is just, it's something to live by, but not like, I can tell when your LUT is all the way at like 80 to 100%.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Some people just throw the shit
Skin
on there.
tones on like Oompa Loompa.
Yeah. But I mean, that's how you learn, man.
Yeah, no,
that's
definitely.
how you learn. I mean, really, you just gotta have a passion for learning how to get better.
And just experiment too.
I know a lot of, not I know, I don't want to say that. I've seen a lot of people that think that they're hot shit and that they don't have that much more room for learning and they get comfortable. And, you know, in real shit, when do you, and they stay in their comfort zone, you know what I mean? Like, when do you ever learn staying in your comfort zone? When do you ever grow staying in your comfort zone?
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, you're going to get passed up pretty fast if you sit there. Yeah.
Yep.
And then the Homie Combat guy who we're recording at, he said, how did you come in contact for the Oliver Tree video?
I didn't do the Oliver Tree video.
Oh, no, not the coloring
video.
of the Oliver Tree
video.
video.
I didn't do the actual video. I did the Instagram clip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just colored the Instagram clip?
Yeah. So my boy, who's a producer, an EP for his production company, Snow Beach. Shout out to them.
My bad for saying that then.
No,
but
it's all good.
Yeah.
They gon' get it if they look at the Instagram.
Yeah.
Me and this guy have been homies for a cool amount of time through a mutual friend. And he's like, yo, dude, like, emergency, like, can you color this Oliver Tree clip? He needs it by, like, tomorrow at, like, noon. And he hit me up at, like, fucking 10 p.m.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, just send me the MOV file, like, ProRes. And I got it by, like, 12 a.m. and kind of just stayed up doing it till, like, 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Got revisions the next morning.
Damn, just
really
for an
cut it
Instagram
close.
clip?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, when you're an artist of that caliber.
Okay, so they just chopped it up real quick, and then they get just to promote the video, and they were actually doing the full process for the video.
Yeah.
How similar does the color look to the full video?
Their color shits on mine. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to say
they probably
shit.
had the raw files and everything.
I don't want to say shit on mine, but mine was cool.
Yeah.
Oliver really liked it. Like, we got it to a place that he liked, but, you know, when you're coloring the actual raw files.
Yeah,
like,
you have so much more room. Yeah. That's still sick though. That his videos are insane, especially just like the color palettes on those too. Like that one with the fucking monster truck. You seen that one? Yeah.
Shout out to Zolly, my boy Matt Zolly. He's a producer of those.
Damn, that's sick.
Director RJ Sanchez and Brandon Vaughn. Their production company is actually called Snow Beach.
Okay, tight.
Check them out. They're fire.
Yeah.
I take a lot of inspiration from them.
That's sick.
They inspire me a lot. Or actually, I can't even say I take inspiration from them. Like, it's just, they inspire a shit ton of people. Like, he's pretty big on Vimeo, too.
Okay, cool. Yeah. It kind of has like that Vimeo type vibe. Just the videos that are on Vimeo.
The aesthetic, like, it's art, man.
Yeah, it's definitely art. Yeah. That's sick. But yeah, so one thing that I want to get into towards the end is talk a little bit about what you're trying to do with your production company, Lumpia Waterman. How'd you get that name first?
the fucking most stereotypical shit. I'm Filipino. Chaz is he's light-skinned black dude. And it's like, hey, bro, like, we got to name this company.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We still fight about it to this day sometimes. We don't know who made the name up.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, why would you say some racist shit like that? You would never say some shit like that. I'm like, you're right. I damn near wouldn't. So he was like saying like he probably made the out of pocket thing. I don't remember though. I thought I said it.
Yeah.
He said
the
he
logo's
thinks he
sick
said it.
though. It's tight.
Thank you. Shout out to my boy Jordan in Seattle. He's dope as fuck. He made our logo. But I'm Filipino.
Yeah.
Lumpia. It's black. Watermelon. Just playing on stereotypes.
It's all good. Yeah. I mean, if you don't know the story behind it, I guess it sounds cool.
Yeah. No, it's one of those stories where like
you're just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's tight. But yeah, tell me about the production company and kind of like you work a lot with an editor as well.
Yeah.
Edited by Chaz. I couldn't figure out the whole Skype thing, so we could probably do another one.
Yeah.
Like on Skype and just like, I don't know, just get some mics and
I'd for sure
let us know what you guys are up to.
Trying to expand, man. The only director on that right now is me. I'm really looking for a director that's LA or Bay Area based that's really pushing the boundaries. Like, what's something that like I can't already do? What's something that like my friends already can't do? You know what I mean? Like, even not even the can't do. Like, what's something that we just haven't seen before?
Yeah.
You know, we see Colin Tilley do hella shit. We see Taj and Hannah Lux Davis and all these people do hella shit. See, like, people like Dave Myers do insane shit. If you could do that to your own scale, like, send it my way.
Yeah.
Looking for a producer, looking for an executive assistant. It's just the first 2 years is really just figuring out how we can do it with ourselves, and we feel like we're ready to scale.
Yeah.
Feel like I'm ready to take like a director who really has a passion for making good art and making them look good, making them look better.
Yeah.
Because for me, when I came up as a director, it was my crew that made me look good. Like, I had the ideas, I knew what to do, but I mean, the most experienced guy there is going to be my DP and my gaffer.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the crew is everything, man.
Yeah.
And like, work with your homies is cool to grow and all that, like with your partners. But what helped me the most, like, to get to where I'm at, is that I saw a DP that did hella shit, like Drake shit, feature films, movies. I'm like, he costs $2,500 a day. If I have a $3,000 budget, $2,500 budget, take all my money, make all my compositions look fire.
Yeah.
Let's run and gun shit. Let's just make me look dope.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I take $0. And that's what it is. So I feel like I'm ready to give that to another director that I kind of see that fire in them.
Yeah. And would you like produce as well, or just like help orchestrate things?
Well, yeah, I would be producing all of it.
Gotcha.
For a director, like, you could use some of your crew, but it's more like, I need you to fit into our standard of quality. And like, sometimes what it takes is just giving, you know, if a director has really incredible ideas and they're like kind of doing it to decent scale, like, I really want to level them up. I want to give you the best DP I could give. I want to give you all the lights. Like, I want to give you a gaffer, like a real gaffer.
Yeah.
Give you like a real color grade. Like, if you're doing it at your own scale and their own production companies or whoever produces their shit, it's fire. I'm not gonna tamper that, but really, I'm looking for somebody who was in my position before I made the level up.
Yeah. That's sick. Cool. Right here on this, I have a little segment that I do. It's kind of on the spot, but basically it's I kind of just like what you would recommend, like someone who wants to like get into music videos, like what kind of gear you would recommend them to like invest in, like in the first like $1,500, $2,000, $3,000, like what pieces of gear you would pick up like right now, like camera, stabilizer, or something along those lines. Like
Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new one?
That or the GH5.
The GH5, yep.
I wouldn't do Sony. Just because the color profile is kind of sterile. Too digital. The GH5 is a little creamier. I see you were shooting on one.
Yeah, I got the S over there too. Have you used the S?
Nah.
The S is sick.
Yeah.
I feel like you would be able to color it hella sick too. Cause
man, if you're shooting on Vlog, then
that's
all you gotta
that
do.
one has 10-bit all the way through, except on 60. But I mean 60 10-bit. If you get that little Ninja V,
The
seen
Atmos.
that shit? Yeah, the Atomos. Yeah. But Blackmagic, I seen you run around with a glide cam. Would you recommend people get a glide cam?
Yeah, man, I ain't got no shame. I have a GH4. Sometimes I shoot with a GH4.
Yeah.
Sometimes I shoot on a GoPro.
Yeah.
Like, it really doesn't matter. What I do want to stress is just go out there and make shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Because prior to all the big budgeted shoots, like, I was just making shit, creative shit, like art, like stories with my DSLR. But if you have $3,000, man, or $2,500, go get a Blackmagic Pocket.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
and I like that doesn't have in-body stabilization.
Yeah.
So like it actually like teaches you to like get good shots.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like the GH5 is sick because it does have that, and you could literally just shoot handheld. I mean that's nice too. It's a nice tool, but one thing that I think is cool like is not having that IBIS. So you actually have to learn how to hold a camera and support it and stuff like that.
And people got to stop doing all medium shots and wide shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get those long lenses on there.
Yep.
Yeah. Get a tripod. Yeah. But Yeah, were there any other pieces of gear or anything that you think are crucial, or just start with a camera?
Really, it starts with you, man. It starts with having a really good concept.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many things that you can do without money. And I know this personally.
What's like an
I did a
example
lot
of like,
things without
just
money.
like an onset example, like, because that's one thing I
Yeah.
like about seeing like your work as well. Like one day you'll be like doing like some sick ass big ass shoot and you just drop some crazy video, and then the next shoot like you're like running around with like Miles Parrish, like, and you're filming in like the bleachers that looks like the side of like a high school, and you're filming in like the suburbs, like with a glide cam, you know, it's like super simple stuff, but then like, I don't know, you just like, and I personally like doing stuff like that too, because like, I don't know, I do need a break. Like, I mean, I'm not doing crazy big budget stuff, but even like when I'm trying to like plan bigger stuff, like I still like doing like smaller stuff just to like, I don't know, because it's less stress, you know, it's just more of like the basics, like going back to the basics.
Yeah, you can sharpen your skills,
Yeah.
man. Like, in the same week, I did like a $20,000 budget video. That same week, I did a $0 budget video.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, zero as in like I just got everything I needed. And but I mean, for example, something you could do with $0 and you're with your homies and just get real creative. Like if you only have enough money to get you gas and food, like just plan something. Like I did a video recently where it's like we used our homie's house, one of our homie's house that has a golf course in the back. Everybody came dressed with golf attire. Yeah. Borrowed golf clubs. Our friend had a car that we could use.
Golf cart, yeah.
No, like a car, like a really cool car. I used all my own like smaller gear. I had a glide cam. That's my glide cam. I threw like a small Black Magic on there.
Yeah. Did you get the new Black Magic?
No.
You bought it?
It's back ordered. So yeah, I'm for sure gonna get it.
Yeah.
Next camera I'm about to get is actually a Canon G7X.
Oh, okay. Is that the little tiny one? Just for vlogging?
Camera. Yeah.
That's how you can start vlogging? Or?
Yeah, I think I might.
That's how, yeah, because I remember I hella used to watch your YouTube videos too. Like when, what was it? When you were doing like those, you had the vlog series?
Yeah.
Those are sick.
Fuck, it just got so hard to do.
I can imagine,
with all the production shit.
Yeah.
And like I really try to make it like good quality shit.
Yeah, it was sick and cinematic. It was tight.
Thank you. And that's what I wanted to stand out and be different than all the vloggers. But now everybody's doing that, so I was like, I'm not gonna stand out. Like, but I mean, yeah, man, just going back to what I was saying, like just making something creative with nothing. Like this is all shit you can do for free. Yeah. Like buying and returning outfits, you know, and costumes, fucking buying and returning props, fucking editing and going into Photoshop and making overlays on your videos to make it look like it's a TV show or something. That's all shit that you can do for free. I know it costs money, but don't feel entitled enough where if your idea is super fucking sick and you just need to get it out and money's getting in the way, like, bro, don't act like you can't do it for free. Cause you can't.
No,
you know
and
I mean?
I think that's just an excuse we tell ourselves sometimes, and that's why we get wrapped in just like buying hella gear. Yeah, it's just like, oh, I need money to do this, and that. Like I was gonna start a YouTube channel. I was like, oh, well, I want to wait till like I have like a official space, and I just been doing it like in my room, you know. And like I built it up, you know, and like the podcast, I was like, I didn't even have mics and shit. And then like one day I just hit up the homie and I just started doing it, you know? Yeah. And I think like you just gotta stop making excuses and just like you said, like I love like fucking like returning shit to the store, like buying shit like that, you know? I'm like, I don't know, like that stuff's always tight and like you can always just find a way around it, you know? Like edit on your mom's computer and like use your friend's fucking iPhone X.
If there's a will, there's a way. I mean, we shot some viral clips that we've done have been shot on an iPhone. Yeah. You know what I mean? And just getting creative with it. It's not really about your gear. It's just about doing shit. Yeah.
Sick. Wrapping it up here. What can we look forward to in the future? What should we stay on the lookout for? Any type videos coming out? Or what should
something? I mean, I'm always going to do video production, directing, producing. But what I'm really excited for is branching out and doing more. I really admire what you're doing and just like putting game out on the internet. Yeah. I want to do more educational things. Like I aspire to have a podcast. I aspire to teach people how to color grade properly. Yeah, that'd be sick. I want to do workshops. I want to vlog because there's not a lot of credible people that want to show their workflow. Yeah. It's a very well kept secret. Probably people in the film industry might hate me for it, but it's like I've always lived by this. I want to be that person that I needed when I needed that person.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish I was that friend that I could look up to back in the day, and I kind of want to be that. Like having had the accolades. I don't even have that many accolades, but I mean, I know a decent amount of game, and like, I want to share that on the internet. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't even know if I have the time to do it, but I really want to do it. And like one day, eventually, like I'd be really, really excited to share knowledge.
Yeah, I think it's useful, and I think this was useful enough too. I mean, I think a lot of people are gonna find this useful, and hopefully it inspires them to get out there and shoot.
I hope I answered a decent amount of people's questions.
There's a good amount of questions. I mean, I think one thing that was really, I mean, we went deep on color grading, which was hella useful, and the fact that you should just be out there. Like, I mean, like it's crazy with the internet now. Like, I can imagine like before, like trying to get on a set, like that's impossible. Like,
definitely.
But now,
Instagram helped a lot.
Yeah, Instagram helped a lot, and yeah, I don't know, just like I think I've DM'd you like before. Like, I used to like try and hit you up, and like I couldn't get to you.
Swear.
And then just swear. Like, I mean, I know how hard it is. Like, I'm hard to get a hold of now. Even I just fucking suck at going through DMs.
Yeah,
but like,
it's tough.
It's just like hitting people up consistently. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, just staying consistent and just like keep trying.
Yeah, always shoot your shot. Just don't be annoying.
Yeah, don't be annoying. Yeah,
don't be annoying because that's gonna work against you.
No, yeah, you're just gonna get blocked.
But I mean, have your work speak for itself.
Yeah,
be undeniably dope. Like,
and I think just offer value is the most important thing.
Yeah,
like,
I listen to this guy called Gary Vee. He always says that. Just
you gotta have value.
Offer somebody disproportional value. It's like,
exactly.
Wow, that guy's dope. Like when I saw you hit me up for BTS, I was like, wait, I know this name. I've seen this name before. I was like, oh hell, fuck yeah, like. Fuck yeah, I'd love to have you do BTS because you actually know how to do shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I hate when, I mean, it's mean, but like I get hit up like, hey, I want to edit a music video for you. And it's just like they don't have any music videos on their page. Yeah. It's like, come on, man. Like, I'm going to let you edit your first music video with my footage. Like, that doesn't make sense for me, you know?
Like, you got to be able to back it up.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I always get excited when, like, I get hit up and then I look at the work and it actually matches.
Right.
It's like, I feel like I won the lottery.
Exactly.
But
I feel like I won the lottery with a lot of my crew members.
That's tight. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I definitely got to get Chaz on here and then that'd be cool to hear from him.
Fucking
His editing's insane.
He's got a lot of game, too. He's got a lot of knowledge. Yeah. Because he went to film school.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did you go to film school?
Nah, I didn't.
Okay,
I just decided to do it.
Yeah, that's cool. Tight. Is there a secret message if someone made it to the end, what you want them to comment below?
Oh!
Like a secret message.
A secret message?
Yeah, a secret message. Like you say whatever.
Oh.
Or they just comment it. Like if they made, if they're like a trooper and they made it all the way through the podcast.
Oh, like in my DM. Oh.
No, they just comment below on like YouTube or something.
Okay.
Or they could DM you.
Fucking send me Shiba Inu posts. Tag me in them.
All right.
If you look through my Explore page.
Oh yeah, and where can people find you at?
Sorry,
it's all good.
I got super distracted. I get really juiced when this person texts me. Sorry, I'm getting into like a cupcake ass mood.
It's all good.
Oh man. Okay. Look at my Explore page, bro. Shiba Inus.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. Shibas,
man.
So if you make it this far into the podcast, DM me. Like, if you really want to, I'll bring you on set. Like, come on, just give me whoever sends me the best Shiba Inu posts.
There you go.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Speaking of DMs, I actually, how do I go to questions that I got asked?
Like previous questions?
Yeah.
So you go here? No, you got to get out of there.
Damn.
Is it already off the story?
Yeah.
Swipe down, go here, go up there. Click that shit.
Oh, fuck. My iPhone's broken.
Nah, I just pressed it weird. And then it's going to show all your stories, and then you go to where the last post was. Oh, did you post a separate one?
Yeah, I was like, yo, I'm about to hop on Tyler Casey's podcast. What should I do?
Yeah, so you scroll up and then swipe up, and then click see all. Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, we got hella questions. What do we got?
I don't want to make your podcast hella long.
No, bro, that's good. It won't take that long. We'll fire through them. Just read the names, too.
What sacrifices did you make to get where you are now, and do you regret anything? That's a good question.
Yeah.
I've made a shit ton of sacrifices. Boy, I didn't lower my value to lower than dirt. Like, I done been played so many times.
Yeah.
I done been used so many times, but you know what? Like, I'm glad it happened because it got me to where I am now. It strengthened me. Like, it didn't make me jaded. It just made me stronger. Like, a lot of people be like, yo, man, like, do this video favor for me, man. I swear it's going to put us both on. My naive ass, I gave him the best thing I possibly could.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at the end of it, I was able to use the work. But, I mean, I'll pay you X amount of dollars, or people will, like, try to burn me and not pay me. I mean, that still happens to this day. I mean, he's really just brushing shit off your shoulder.
Yeah.
Like,
and do you think there's a certain time where you're working with an artist and you can only, I don't know, like do so many cheap videos or whatever for that artist, where it's like, what value is this bringing me? Because, like, I mean, obviously you're bringing that person value, even if they have somewhat of a name. Like, it's to the point where, like, how many, like, it all comes down to, I think, like, that's gonna go in your reel.
They gotta respect it. Yeah. They gotta respect it.
Yeah, it's respect
like,
you. Yeah.
If I'm making you something that's going to make you money, eventually, like, we just, you know, I have to make a living off of this the way you had to make a living off of your music. Yeah. Like, if it isn't for the videos that's helping your music, obviously it comes down to the music. But if I'm making you look better in order to get your shows, in order to get you more streams or whatever, and you're getting paid for it, and I keep doing this free work for you, it's not going to work out. And they just have to respect it. If they don't respect it, move on, because you have it on your reel. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying burn a bridge, but they're burning your bridge. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's just really what it is. And I've had to do that a few times. There's some people that, like, obviously, like, I'll give the homie discount too, but because, you know, we've worked with each other from the jump. But, like, if they don't respect you, like, they obviously don't value you as, like, a friend or a human being, and that's not a friendship or relationship that I want to have with a person anyways. And it's like, they just gotta trust you, and if they don't trust you, it's like, I don't really need this. Yeah. Just don't feel entitled. Yeah. Like, there's a difference.
Yeah, exactly. Tight. Were there any questions, or is that the?
Let's see. I mean, there's a bunch, but I feel like, did I have any mentors? Yeah, I did. I had a couple, but I mean, I don't want to, like, take up too much time on the podcast.
It's all good. So. Yeah, sick. So people can follow you on your Instagram username's OMG Adrian.
OMG Adrian. Yeah.
All right, for sure. And is there anywhere else that you want them to check you out, or is Instagram?
It's just
check out his production page as well.
Yeah, but everything is linked.
Yeah, everything's linked. So they can go from there and whatnot. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this podcast, make sure to leave it a review on iTunes. Check it out. It's everywhere. If you guys watch it on YouTube, thanks for watching. I think that's about it. That's tight.
Good talk, man.
Cool, man. This is gonna drop.
Having me.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for coming on. Yeah. And we'll see you guys next time.